OnlyFans for sponsoring this video. Top of the morning to all of you. Let's talk about paradise, paradise, paradise. I am in paradise. I am in paradise. Yes, I like it. It is so nice out here. Oh my goodness. Lunchtime. And by lunchtime, I'm actually just pretending. The car's not ready yet. The interior's not ready. That's as far as I give you of the tour because it's not done. I just was lucky enough to get out of the area I was in order to get down to Newcastle to torque it to fit the steel exhaust. Finally got a chance to get out of just car stuff at the mechanics, interior, fitting, and I'm here on the beach and it feels like a dream because it's giving me a glimpse of what is coming in the future and I just simply can't wait. I can't wait. So last week I made a little bit of a mistake. I thought it'd be funny, but I forgot I have a lot of a brand new audience. So I said that I do OnlyFans as work. And that's what pays for this kind of a car. And I didn't realize how many people would actually take that literally because the specific wording I used was, "Hey, what's up? My name is Sorrel and I am the owner of this beautiful beast called Nasty Neela. And of course, naturally, the only way that women can make money is through OnlyFans. So here's my OnlyFans if you'd like to visit to donate to causes like these ones." If you've been following me for a while, you would know that I would never in the life of me ever say that the only way women can make money these days is through OnlyFans. Like that is so far from a lie. I can't even. So I'm really disappointed that some people actually believed it because that almost says more about the people that believed it because women can make money in so many ways. Because I made that stupid OnlyFans reference, I thought it would only make sense for me to have to revisit that whole conversation and actually give a breakdown of how I live like this and how I afford toys like this. If you've been following me for a while, you kind of get it, so you don't have to watch this video. But if you're new here, hello, welcome. This might be the only one of these videos that I do because I'm kind of over talking about this. I just want to live my life instead of talking about finances. Yeah, let's break it down, shall we? So this is my baby. I have had her for about 8 months. I purchased her about 2 years ago. I have no debts on her. She's fully paid off. All the modifications are paid off. Everything is done. And the way that I've done it is through being very smart with my money over the years. And this is something that I want to reinforce a lot, is that this isn't causing my company and my business's hardship. This is something that is calculated, and yes, it's a lot of money to me investing into a car, but it's also something that isn't breaking the bank because of the way that I have invested the previous amount of money. So this is finally a little gift for myself after working for over a decade, really hard in business. But yeah, none of this is causing financial strain. And I think it's really important to say that because there is definitely too much of a culture that is all about being in debt and splurging money that they don't have. I don't believe in that, and I never believe in that, and I never want to encourage anybody to go and do something like this. I have said previously, like, do make sure that you do van life in order to maximize the time that you have and minimize your expenses, because I do think that this is a really cool way to live, to be free and enjoy yourself. But my sister, for example, she lived in a van 9 months full time, and I think the van cost her like $7,000 Australian. So that was a lot more affordable than this car. My brother, he also with his girlfriend bought a van for like $4,000. This was only a few months ago. And they traveled for 6 months, I believe. And then they sold it after they upgraded the van for $16,000. So they made money from their trip. Everything was paid for and they made money off it. Again, a very different story from my way that I'm traveling Australia, which is going all out. Like, I don't think there's any more that you will be able to do by the time I'm finished with this car, which is fucking ludicrous for me to say. And it's insane that I'm even doing this because I'm actually a big tight ass. Like, I don't like spending money at all. And this is quite the uncomfortable challenge for me to be showcasing wealth in this way because I usually really don't. But it's stretching my own limits. Kind of happened by accident. Yes, I'm learning to grow with Neela. At the same time, a lot of you might have seen that I've been making content about this car, and I've made about 6 videos, I think, and this has already paid for almost half of the car just through those videos itself. Whilst this looks like it's just expenses, I'm actually making money at the same time from it because of my brand deals, which brings me to point number 1, how I make my money. Because I have been on social media, YouTube, for an extensively long period of time. I've had one amazing sponsor for 7 years, I'd say, maybe 6, and that is Squarespace.
My name is Gertrude, and I do not do absolutely anything because I'm a free human. So today I'm going to be doing the ad from the bathtub. Just in line with being completely useless. Squarespace. Let me tell you about it. It is a magnificent tool for business owners and free humans like myself to have a flawless online image that makes you look so professional even if you do not have many skills, like me. Squarespace already has powerful e-commerce capabilities, but now with new third-party tools it can help you manage inventory, promote products, streamline bookkeeping, reconcile and file sales tax, and ship items across the globe. Of course, there's the 24/7 customer service from Squarespace that everybody loves, as well as the award-winning design templates that make you look professional even if you do not have an eye for design, unlike me. That one I have down pat. You also have complete marketing tools including email management, top analytics tools to track the performance of your webpage to continue refining and improving the results of your business in real time. Squarespace does also host your content seamlessly, text, videos, and photos, of course. But also audio blocks can be inserted in case you're a podcaster, for example. And these are just a few of the amazing aspects of Squarespace. So my darlings, head to squarespace.com for a free trial, and when you are ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/Sorel to get 10% off your first website or domain. This is so fun.
They've been solid and they keep going and going and going, and this is my main sponsor that I have throughout my time. I'm very grateful for it. My brand deals are definitely enough for me to just live off, and this is what I've been doing for the last few years. And I don't think it's really a surprise to anybody that people on YouTube can make a really solid income from different sources, and mine just happens to be brand deals right now. I only have to make 2 videos a month. Sometimes I get an extra sponsor, but that could take me between 2 to 4 days, and the rest of the time I don't really need to do much, which is really great. This is all for my company, by the way, because this is a business. It's a bit squishy. I thought that initially when I was going to set up my house this way that I would be able to work inside still and sit up straight with this bed being down, but that is not happening. So instead, this is how we roll. I also know for a fact that I'm not really maximizing how much money I could be making from this platform. I've been in this weird hover zone, like obviously moving between countries and lots of things changing in my life, in my personal life. I just decided to go for the simple option of just working these 2 videos every single month, and the rest of the time it's just focusing on personal life and regaining control, some sort of sense of control and a lot of healing in the background that needed to happen. But yeah, I've heard stories, like insane stories of people with 1 million Instagram followers making $10 million a year. I'm nowhere near that level. I don't want to be near that level. I think it's way too much. And they do that purely from brand sponsorship. So there is definitely a lot of money out there, and we're living in an economy that is so bizarre. Holy shit, anybody in the world can make this money. It's like, it's messed up how accessible this platform is to everybody, and everybody can make this. I do think it's a certain type of person that can make it, but like it's a skill that can also be learned. I'm flabbergasted. The world is kind of your oyster when it comes to this stuff, and I know it's really hard to hear because a lot of people just want to do a normal job. They don't want to be doing this, but then there's these stupid influencers like me that don't have to do much, and we get handsomely rewarded for it. Hello, this is Sorel from the Editing Den. I just wanted to jump on here quickly and provide maybe a balance to the conversation, because I definitely claiming that I haven't done much for the success, which I don't think is a realistic point of view. I think there's some self-sabotage happening here. So I'm also going to just drop this comment that beautiful Lulu wrote about me. Thank you, provides balance for this conversation. Back to very harsh Sorel. And I think that is finding opportunities and finding rising tides. I saw YouTube for what it was about 10 years ago, and it wasn't about money. I already document my life. I've been journaling since I was 10 years old. This is another way that I want to document my life, videos. And I was like, I can't believe they can press a button and so many people can watch your stuff. This is madness to me and I took advantage of it. I just loved it. I had such a great time, and then all of a sudden I was getting paid for it, and I was like, what? I don't get it. What do you mean you're paying me for this? So I think that for me has been my attitude. Previously, I also made a lot of good moves through selling courses, digital products. Always has been digital. I still love it. I love being a teacher. I created the concept of the advanced selfie, which was picked up by so many people. Also wrote a best-selling book on Amazon on the topic. I still love it. I still want to do more advanced selfies in the future. Photography is a superpower, as well as advanced selfies, like self-portraits. Being able to document your life that way is one of the most beautiful things that I've ever discovered. So I'm going to do more of those, definitely on this trip, but it's not my main thing that I want to be pushing anymore. Had a course about that, had a course about Instagram, had a course about being a public figure as well, and then did some stuff in a different field that unfortunately didn't work for me much at all. So that was a bit of a detour, a 2-3 year detour of just coming back on track to what I love, which is honestly just journaling, documenting my life, and making my life as much of a masterpiece as I possibly can. But yeah, I would say teaching people via the online means before it was very popular, as well as brand deals has been my bread and butter. And as I mentioned at the beginning, I am a tight ass. So it was really hard for me to see myself as having money because I grew up with not much. There was a lot of fights in the household around finances. So it left a bit of a scar. Maybe that's also the reason why I ended up pursuing finances and making that my number one priority in my life in order to succeed in that field, because it was so important to me to have that stability for the future. So when I started making cash, I saved it, I invested it like crazy. I never acted like I had money, and I still forever and ever was pretending that I didn't have it. It took me until I was well and truly secure with my company investments that I could relax and allow my company to purchase this work vehicle. My journey's been long. It's been about my company made its first million by the time I was 30. And since then, it's just investing and growing and reinvesting and understanding finances, the world of finances. And my companies have gone up in value, which is good. And now, yeah, this is my reward. But it took me since I started making money, I'd say 4.5, almost 5 years, almost maybe like last week, to understand that I'm safe. And that's why I decided to allow myself to splurge a little in this. I finally started to understand that you can't take things to your grave. So spending it on life-changing experiences like traveling Australia, yeah, I deserve it. And I can't wait to also show you guys around on this journey. I just love documenting my life, and I shall continue doing so because it is my favorite thing that I do. So hopefully that answers the question that I'm not an OnlyFans chick. And if you'd follow along for more. Oh, before I go, I don't have really anything against if you want to do OnlyFans. For me, it's not something that I would ever pursue. For a split second, I thought I would, because I used to take quite artistic photos that weren't even showing off much, but Instagram was banning them. So there was a split moment. I was like, I just want my art to be seen, and I don't want it to be restricted by a platform such as Facebook. So I considered it for a split second, but understanding now I'm a lot older, the repercussions of having very exposing stuff online, it trickles down into your future, I think. I don't think everybody that goes onto OnlyFans is going to do a great job. And also knowing that I almost lost a partnership because they thought I actually did OnlyFans, and I had to explain it, be like, no, wait 1 second, that was a joke. It actually goes to a mailing list, a newsletter to show people how I actually become free in the world. That was a bit of a eye-opener. That's my 2 cents. Anyway, see you guys in the next one. I think I realized I didn't mention anything about how I retired in this video, and I was not mentioning at all the passive income and the fact that I don't actually have to be working anymore. So I feel like that's a big empty space that I'm not covering in this video. So therefore tune in like a week or two, because I'm going to release another video on how to retire early. So I'll give you guys insights into how that world works and expand a little more on that concept, because ain't nobody got time to work on something they don't want to work on for the rest of their life. Only here to work on things that you love, so that the world is filled with people that love what they do, and then they focus on giving back and helping the world be a better place, and we all thrive all together. Cute. I love that reality. Let's make it happen. See you on the next one.